Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode on the Dare to Stream Minecraft Monday server. My name is DJHarrybo, and when you last left me, I'd made a bit of a noob mistake and not reset my spawn and died, and then started back at spawn 5,000 odd blocks away. So I got a long walk to get back with minimal gear, but luckily I had stashed a little backup in a village on the way, and I've picked that up, so I'm suited and booted, and I should have no problem making my way back over to where the base that we had established is. Connie's still over there. He picked up my gear, so it's not going to disappear. It's okay, it's all in a chest, safe for me. But yeah, it doesn't get away from the fact that that was a bit of a rookie error there, and I've got a long walk to make across the world now. Yeah, and I did forget to pick up any food in that village, so we're just going to have to hope that we're going to run across another village with some food. And here is Mr. Gashammer, the Overlord himself. So this is what he's up to at the moment. He's making snowballs, and yeah, not a lot else by the looks of it, just making snowballs. Yeah, you dropped something, Gaz. Catch. Yeah, I'm not going to hang around in case he took that personally. But I don't think snowballs do actually do any damage. I'm not sure. It looked like he took damage, but I don't think they actually do any damage, so I'm sure he won't mind too much. I'm not going to hang around just in case. Just in case. No, he's not following me, no. He's the bigger man. He's going to just turn the other cheek and get on with it. Yeah, so I'm going to see what I can find in the oceans. Maybe come across another shipwreck. You never know. There could be another treasure out here. I am a pirate. I do like to find the treasures. So we'll see how that goes. I could actually, it would be a good idea to make a boat now that there's no trees around. Well done. Yeah, let's see if we can get some timber, get a boat going. That might speed things up a little bit, not an awful lot, but a little bit. So we've got once we get back to the base though, we're going to do some mining and get some levels, probably in the Nether. We'll probably do a bit of quartz mining in the Nether to start us off with, and get a little enchantment set up going, so we can get a decent pickaxe and a decent sword. That's probably the most important things to start the game with. As soon as you've got enough levels to enchant some stuff. Obviously I'm not messing around with anything sub level 3. You know, you're going to get to level 30 or above and start enchanting things then, because it's a waste of time doing level 2 enchantments, I think, even though it's early days, and some of the level 2s aren't terrible. Like if you got Silk Touch come up or something like that, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But right now I do have a bit of a dilemma, and that is that I am getting rather hungry, and there's nothing to eat around this ocean except this stuff. So I think I'm going to have to eat some kelp. It's desperate times though. So let's get a load of kelp on the go. But of course I also don't have a furnace, so I'm going to have to try and dig out some stone and make a furnace. I've got a crafting table, I've got some coal, so now I've got some kelp. That's something at least to keep me going. It's probably not going to be that good for me, but it's something at least to stop the hunger, because it'll probably be night time soon, and just in case the command block isn't working for the sleeping, it has been a bit temperamental. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Depends what's going on in the spawn chunk and the area around it. But yeah, I need to get some stone to make a furnace to smelt said kelp into food. You can't eat it raw. It's got to be dried in a furnace. And when you want some stone, Minecraft gives you andesite and diorite. Come on, just some stone. That's all I want. Just a little bit of stone. Is it 6 pieces, 8 pieces to make a furnace? There's got to be somewhere down here. It can't all be andesite. There we go. Oh, it's getting dark. Yeah, a few more. Oh. Is it getting night, or is it just where I'm underground now? Oh no, it's just where I was a bit underground with no torches. So, crafting table, make a furnace. Throw in the coal and the kelp. And then we play the waiting game. Oh, is that a raid tower over there? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be messing with them guys anytime soon. Certainly not. Not in this state anyway. There is a chest at the top of the raid towers that has a few bits and pieces in it. It's not usually that good though. It's mostly junk. So that's certainly not a reason to go exploring a raid tower. But as you know, when you want to trigger a raid, you've got to go kill a pillager captain, the guys with the banners, and that's where they're generally found. So we will be doing that later on. Probably at some point we'll try and make some sort of farm out of a raid tower as well, if we can find one nearby the base, just so we can get some A, you get some emeralds, B, you get a totem of undying on normal difficulty. You get at least one evoker per raid, some other junk that isn't worth really mentioning, and a couple of ravagers. No one cares about them and their saddles. Let's be fair. And yeah, some levels, but it's mostly the hero of the village effect for when we've got our trading hall set up. Then we can get some hefty discounts on those librarian books, which is what we're looking for. So yeah, it's time to go mining in the Nether. Well, I have already been mining in the Nether, as you can see. I've got 41 levels. It's such an easy way to get experience in the early game, mining out all the quartz, because it does appear in abundance. As you can see, I've got probably 10, 11, 12 stacks of quartz ore here from just this one session alone, and that's taken me up to 41 levels. So I'll see what I can do on my enchanting table with this lot. We're looking for a decent pick and a decent sword, ideally, and anything else will be a bonus. I've got a bow. It's not amazing, but it's something. But I really could do with infinity at this stage in the game, because arrows are hard to come by unless you find a skeleton spawner, which I haven't yet. They seem to be the rarer out of the 3 odd spawners that you get. I've already found a zombie one, and you do find some spider ones here and there, or cave spider spawners in the abandoned mine shafts, but not come across a skeleton one yet. So we'll keep our eyes peeled for one of those, because they are really handy for the bones as well. Not so much the bows, because back on console on PS4 you could use any old bow for a dispenser, and I used to use all my old broken rubbish bows that I got from my skeleton farm to make dispensers with, because they were no good for anything else. But that doesn't work in Bedrock. You can only use a brand new undamaged bow, and yeah, it's a bit annoying, but there you go. There's also the whole anvil thing as well. We've come to realise that you can't pick up a slightly used anvil and then replace it and it's brand new again like you could on console. Oh no, it remembers how damaged it was. And yeah, I need to get back into this portal, but Con's sort of built a sort of shelter around it. That's a good idea, but my pickaxes are all dead from this mining session, and I mean, I could technically break into the cobblestone by hand, but I thought I'd just dig underneath it through the netherrack, and that would be easier. But he seems to have even encased the floor in it, and I can't break through the blocks on the end because there's villagers trapped in there waiting to go into the villager breeder, or come out of the villager breeder. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing there, but yeah, he seems to have encased the entire thing in cobblestone. So I'm just going to have to try and yeah, there's no way in through here. Oh, Con. I mean, he's thorough. I'll give him that. He's thorough. I'm going to have to break into the cobblestone, I think, with my bare hands, which can be done. It takes a little while, but I don't think I've got any other option. Yeah, I can't go through there because there's villagers in there. I don't want to fall down the edge there. Yeah, there does not appear to be any other way in except to go through the cobblestone. Yeah, it takes a little while by hand, and I don't believe you get the block drop after that. Yeah, it's lost. But at least I can get in and get out of the Nether and start spending these levels. But going forward, once I've got a decent pickaxe and a decent sword and maybe one or two other little bits, and I'm set up, I can do a bit of mining and try and find some more diamonds, because I've only found about 26 so far, I think, and just made a few basic bits of equipment. So let's see what we get from our enchanting setup that we've got going on down here. We've taken over a library because it's just much easier early game, because books are hard to come by. Paper and leather. Leather, you know, you can farm that quite easily, but paper, you need a sugarcane farm really for that to get any sort of meaningful quantity of it. And obviously the timber as well to make the bookshelves. So here, yeah, I have made the enchanting setup already in preparation for all these levels that I was going to get. So let's see what we get. Ooh, oh, Fortune 3. That's actually really good, and I will probably keep that, but I'll just cycle through the other enchants as well and just make sure there's nothing better. But at this point in the game, you want Fortune 3, no question really, because you need to maximise the amount of diamonds you get in from each ore. Well, Unbreaking 3 is good as well, but it isn't Fortune 3 diamond pickaxe at this point in the game. So, oh my god, it's got Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4 on it as well. That's actually a dream. That's really good. Once I've slapped mending on that, that's gonna be just. Oh, and looting 3 on the sword as well. Oh, that's such a score. I can't believe that. I mean, it's only got fire aspect 2 as well, but yeah, I'll take that. I'll gladly take looting 3 at this stage in the game, because every drop from every mob you need to maximise. So you get more gunpowder out of the creepers, you get more arrows or bones out of the skeletons. So yeah, looting 3 is just amazing. And oh, and feather falling 4 is also incredibly useful at this stage of the game, because if you've not died by being killed by a creeper or lava, there might be one or two other ways you commonly die in Minecraft that I'm forgetting, but fall damage is probably a big one, and that could really help. And yeah, I'm not putting Fortune 3 on a shovel, you nuts. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be the feather falling for me, because yeah, I've already got Silk Touch. So yeah, I think I'll go for that. Oh, and it's got Infinity as well. Oh, I can only use one or the other, and I need both. That's incredible. That was an amazing session on the enchanting table for me there. That 3 out of 3. Not a dud enchant in them. Oh, and I'm breaking 3 on that as well. Yeah, I could do it. Yeah. On Efficiency 3, it's not terrible. I can combine that with another pick later on down the line to make it Efficiency 4 and maybe Fortune 3. Depends what else we get on the enchanting table, because I know Con's going to need the same sort of equipment as well, because he's going to be doing a bit of mining. But it's mainly our boy Trent that does the mining. He's the miner out of the 3 of us, so we'll stick him down the mines with with a fortune pick, and he'll find us loads of diamonds. So yeah, back to the Nether for a few more level sessions. Yeah, there's a lot of quartz to be had around here. But I do have a terrible habit of just wandering off into the Nether and losing my way and not being able to find my way back because I'm so hopelessly lost, and I've just got carried away looking for quartz and other things. The Nether is also a really good place to try and hunt down the Enderman at the early part of the game, because not many other mobs spawn in the Nether, and they will spawn at any time in here, whereas in the overworld you'd have to wait till night time for the Enderman to come out. And I tend to find that it's like late in the night, sort of not long before daybreak, when they actually come out. But yeah, I'll keep my eyes peeled for any Endermen, because with that looting sword we've got more of a chance to get some pearls out of them, and everyone wants an ender chest at this point in the game because they're dead handy. And also we need to get some Eyes of Ender going to make sure that we can get through into the end, because the portal has been discovered. Well, one of them, two of them even, and because there's 3 strongholds on Bedrock, and 2 of them have been located. Even at this early stage in the game, people are already finding them. So yeah, you can die, Mr. Ghast. And yeah, there's more. So I have to be careful at this point, because I only can really deal with them with my bow, and I've got very, very limited arrows on me. Oh, he's seen me. He's going for me. Run. Yeah. Oh, missed him. Got him. One more. Oh, I've missed. And I'm out of arrows. Oh my god. See if I can hit him with the sword. No, and now I'm on fire. Oh, this is not going well. Run away. Right, let's hide for a second. Alright, I've grabbed that arrow that I missed him with. One shot. I've got one chance. One chance. Oh, and I failed, and it's in the ceiling that I'm never going to get it back. Oh, I might just have to bug out at this point and admit defeat, even though there's some quartz here and I do want it. So let's try hitting his fireballs back at him. Oh, no, that didn't work. No. And that one missed as well. Oh, it's like he knows. He fires it and then moves out of the way of where he fired it from, so I can't hit it back at him. And yeah, this is not easy, is it? Oh. I swear I spend more time on fire in the Nether. Yeah, no. Oh, this is just not going well. I could actually die. I might actually... Oh, God. Down to half a heart there. Yeah, do you know what? I think I'm just gonna quit while I'm ahead here with this Ghast, because unless he is an idiot and lands down where I can hit him with the sword, I'm not going to be able to deal with him. And there's a blaze over there as well, and I could end up accidentally hitting a pigman and it will just be the end of me. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to just come out of the Nether for now and come back when I've got a few arrows or something. Yeah, I'm going to run past him though. Can I get this as well before he gets me again? Yeah. I'm just going to mine my way up there, because he's going for me again. I mean, I shouldn't die, but it looks like my armour has taken a battering. I'm probably mostly naked at this point now. Maybe just the helmet's still alive. But yeah, he was really going for me then. So yeah, let's get out of here and do a bit of mining instead. See what we can find in the mines with the Fortune 3 pick. And yes, we have found some diamonds. Didn't take long. And obviously with Fortune 3 I would hope that I'd be getting... Oh, hang on, we need to sleep, because yeah, the command block is playing up at the moment, so we're having to sleep in the overworld. Which is why I brought a bed with me. But let's see how many diamonds we got there. No. Let's just clear out the roof, because I don't want to suffocate myself when I get out of bed, like I have done before. And I think I'm the only one they're waiting on. Yeah. So let's pick this up and carry on our merry way. There is a lot of gravel in Bedrock, it seems. I've encountered a lot, and I've already gone through 1 and a bit shovels. Yeah, I've gone through 2 shovels now, and I'm now having to dig it out by hand because I'm just encountering so much of it. It seems to be a lot more common than it was in console edition underground. The old gravel. Yeah, it just keeps going. Gravel everywhere. So yeah, I'm just gonna mine a bit more of it out by hand, and then once I've filled up my inventory and maybe find a few more diamonds or something, I will head back up to the surface. I've got 34 levels, so I could do another 2 level 3 enchantments. So we'll see if we can get a good bow, or a bow with infinity. That would be really useful. And maybe try and enchant some boots or a helmet. See if we get respiration 3 or depth strider 3, and then I can slap that feather falling 4 book on it. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the gravel's just endless. So yeah, I think the next plan, once we've got some decent equipment and it's all enchanted, we're gonna start building some farms. So Con needs a sugarcane farm for his villagers, because he's going to need a lot of paper for their trades. He's just cycling through them at the moment. I think he's already got some good ones. He's got efficiency 4, he's got unbreaking 3, not mending yet, because he did find one for 26 emeralds, but I told him not to worry about that because I've seen it a lot cheaper than 26. I've seen it probably half that, about 12 or 13 emeralds for mending. So, and considering that's probably the one that we're going to need the most of, I want to try and get that as cheaply as possible. So we'll just keep cycling through and wait to see what they offer us. But there's all sorts of other useful enchantments popping up, like Knockback 2 can be useful, Fire Respect 2 some people like on their swords, Power 4 on a bow would be awesome at this point as well. I would love that, because I do like to use the bow as much as the sword in this game, because some enemies just need to be dealt with at range, like pillagers and vindicators and evokers and ravagers and anything that's a raid related mob. Witches as well, you especially don't want to get close to witches, because they will poison you and they will give you slowness and they will do all sorts of horrible things to you. So we'll avoid those, definitely. Oh my god, gravel is just endless. There's so much of it. I mean, why? I mean, some of the other guys, I might be able to sell some of this gravel to, because I think someone's got a concrete machine or shop. But yeah, it's pretty much useless to me, because I don't intend to be making much in concrete at this point in the game. And to be honest, I'd rather just buy the concrete already made. That would be much more convenient if I did choose to make something out of it. You can always, just place the concrete powder down and then pour water over it, but it's a bit of a faff. So we'll let someone else do that job, because I'd rather get on with other things, such as a raid farm, a sugarcane farm, maybe even a pigman farm, to get some gold on the go. I think it's a bit early to be trying to think about the wither and stuff like that before we'd need to go to the end first, really, and get some bits and pieces from there before we start thinking about taking on the wither. But on normal difficulty, I don't know, it could be really tough. On Bedrock he might not be. We'll see. But because I don't know if the dragon's going to be any harder than it was on console. We killed the dragon so many times on console because we didn't have limitless ends, so we only had like a limited number of cities per playthrough. So we had to keep resetting the end and fighting the dragon, and then going through the portal, raiding that city, and then resetting the end again every time we started the world up, just so we could get enough shulker boxes and elytra for everyone. So yeah, we'll look to head to the end shortly-ish, but we need to get some decent gear first, like yeah, feather falling. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, why did I do that? Right, dig. I haven't got a shovel. The pickaxe. I'm suffocating. I'm being gravelanched. How can I can't get out. I'm stuck, and I'm not breaking. How much is there of this gravel? Oh my god, I've died. I've done it again, haven't I? I've died and not set. Well, I had set my spawn, but I picked the bed up, and now I'm back at spawn again. I can't believe I am such an idiot. Well, there you go. That's a lesson for you, isn't it? Don't get killed by gravel and then not back at spawn. Oh, now I'm being shot. I can't believe that. I've got to run 5,000 blocks. It's more like sort of 7,000 diagonally to where we are, direct from here. Yeah, it's this direction. So yeah, I've got. How did I even get slowed? Did a witch throw slowness at me, or was that a stray? There is a bit of snow near the spawn, so it might have been a stray with their slowness arrows. Oh, that's really annoying. Really annoying. I've got to walk all that way again. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just carry on back to spawn and call this a day, because yeah, that's really put a downer on my day. That has. I've got a long walk again, but there's mobs everywhere here. These spawn chunks are lethal. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day there. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will be putting out another episode very soon, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.